One thing I love about the mqali spice mix is that it works with all kinds of vegetables and fruits. You can see that in other episodes where I show you how to prepare meat and poultry mqali style. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare a chicken drumstick tagine. I like chicken drumsticks because I like fatty cuts. It gives the sauce a sticky, richer texture. But you can very well use a whole chicken if you like. I'm going to season it with mqali spice mix. And then I'll garnish it with artichoke hearts, fava beans, and some pickled lemons to give it a bit of a kick. So I'm starting by preparing the chicken drumsticks. First, some mqali spice mix.
La quantité nécessaire pour assaisonner les 4 pilons. Une gousse
d'ail. 1 clove of garlic. And ideally, you want to let the drumsticks marinate in this preparation for 15 to 20 minutes. 30 minutes if you can.
Donc moi, je vais mettre tout de suite les pilons
so I'm putting the drumsticks in a pot to make my tagine mqali. I'm keeping the marinade with it. Add a little bit of water, about halfway up. And I'm gonna cook my chicken, and then later the vegetables. I'm adding my oil mix. It's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil. So I'm taking 4 sprigs of coriander or cilantro, which I'm placing in the pot for the first part of the cooking process. I've tied them together so I can find them later and fish them out. I'm adding a little bit of salt, not too much, because I'm adding the pickled lemons later and that will spice it up and salt it up a little bit. So we're gonna let the drumsticks cook while we get started on our vegetables. For my vegetables, I'm using fava beans and artichoke hearts. I've chucked and peeled the fava beans, so I'm working with the very heart of the bean. As for the artichokes, I prefer to use fresh ones, and I encourage you to do the same if you do have fresh artichokes available to you. If not, canned artichoke hearts also work well. Now I'm going to need my pickled lemons, for which you can find the recipe on Shemesha TV on the link. Also at this point, you should get your chopped fresh coriander ready, so you can sprinkle it on your tagine at the very end. Here I have my chicken drumsticks. The meat is done. You can see how good they look, and they smell wonderful too. The mqali spice mix has ginger in it, but also, and most importantly, it has saffron. I'm taking the artichoke hearts, cutting them in half like so. And I'm adding the fava beans. Sprinkling a little bit of mqali spice mix on the vegetables. For the penultimate step, I'm taking out the inside of the lemon and only keeping the rind. Slice it and place it in the pot. Sprinkle your chopped fresh coriander. Now, I've laid out the chicken drumsticks in a tagine, garnished them with the artichoke hearts and fava beans, and I've coated the whole thing with the sauce from the pot, which came out nice and dense. And that is the whole idea of the mqali sauce. Bon appétit!